As you can see, I'm ready to go. Got my scrappy book, got a load of scraps, got my needles threaded, and I was given a little tip. Now, I don't know how many of you know this, but a lovely subscriber called Gail told me that you can tie a knot at the end, at this end, as well as the other end, and it will stop my cotton from always falling off my needle. So we're going to try that as well today, especially on these little short bits where I've only got a little bit of cotton left. So let's get a move on and put something else in this book. So I want to do some more circles on here. And I thought what I might do is get something, maybe. Oh, maybe this one. This purple wool. And I might wrap it around here. Just starting off really nice and simple. And if we wrap it like we did this one, only do it before I put it on the page because I think it might be slightly easier. I think I've got far too much. Let's just cut this in half. Probably haven't got enough, but hey, we can always add some more. And I'm going to see how many circles I can find to put on this page. So this is going to be a circle page. Why not? You want to do a squares page? Do a squares page. Triangles? Hexagons? You might have some little scraps of hexagons. Please excuse me, it is very early in the morning and I have got so much to do today. It's Friday and the video's due tomorrow. So again, I'm a bit late. Okay, so I've got to the end and it's a bit of a mess there, look. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these two bits, these two ends. And I'm going to stitch them down. I'm going to go through them just like that and stitch them down. And I'm going to just pop them on. Because it's fun. I like, you know, just starting the day off with a bit of stitching. I thought it might be quite cool and quite a relaxing way to start my day. Just over the top. And we'll see how if this works. It's actually going through the fabric. So I'm quite happy with this tip. Thank you so much, Gail. You'll have to tell me if I'm saying it right. Anybody's got any tips? I'm quite happy to take them on board. Slow stitching is relatively new for me. I've been doing it a couple of years, but I don't sort of learn things very quickly. So little tips like this and like learning to do the quarters knot, things like that just make my day. Right, so there we've got another circle onto our little page. And this is now still attached, so I shall try and stitch something else. I've got this. So maybe what's on the other side? Oh, it's my big flower. Right, I'm going to see if I can get down in this corner. Oh, hello. Little bit of green there. Okay, and we're just going to make put another one on. Like sewing on a button. Only we're going to go over the top. And back up the middle, just like that. And I am going to run out of this colour. Try and get another one. As usual, using it right up to the very end. Don't like waste, do we? This looks like a wagon wheel now. Not the kind you eat. Okay, so now I've got... That came off quite nice and easy. And I'm just going to tie it like that. Somehow. There we go. And I'm going to leave my ends because I want to. How cool is that? And we might find some more circles to add onto there. So we did this last week or the week before, because I sort of changed it up a bit last week with my painting. And I just thought it looked like it needed a flower on the top. I could do that. That's quite pretty. Oh, I like that. Let's pop that on. This is just crochet flower. I picked up a load of these that a lady and her children had done during the pandemic. And she said they'd spent so long making them, but then they didn't know what to do with them when they sort of finished with them. So they were selling them, and they sold me a whole bag. So that was quite cool. And I've sort of been using them on and off. We need something in the middle. Okay, so I've got this weird and wonderful little thing. Let's put that in, just because it's the first thing I picked up. And we will go down first, like this. And come back up. Now I know that this has got a little tiny loop there. So I'm going to try and attach it with that. Because why not? If it's got something you can use. And then we'll go back down the centre. And I think it's just going to be... It's just going to be so fun, using up all those little scraps that you pick up. I mean, this is obviously some broken jewellery. Not nice enough to go on a journal cover, but plenty good enough to go on your little scrappy book. Just for you. Oh, it's looking good. I don't really want to attach you to that one. Thank you. There we go. So we've now got this on the other side. So let's do some stitching on here. Just because. Let's do some seed stitching. Without catching it on the flower. And I can just go through half of this because it's very thick. So I'm not going to go through to the other side. I'm off on all the... It's far too early in the morning. It's like 7 o'clock, which is quite early for me. Just I've not had a very good night's sleep for some reason. Happens sometimes, doesn't it? I think I have so much to do today. It was all playing on my mind. So probably this might be a bit haphazard, this video. Might be a bit weird and wonderful. Well, hopefully wonderful. Or maybe just weird. In any way, I hope it's entertaining. Yes, I didn't tie this one. I'm going to tie it now. I forgot this one. I just found this and I thought it was such a cool colour. I was going to put it in. I forgot I hadn't tied a knot in it. I will now. Right. So I just tied a little knot, just like this. I hope this is the right way. It seems to be working on the others. Just at the end there. Go through. Come on. There we go. So just remember, slow stitching isn't about perfection. It's about the process. And just the joy of stitching and creating. Whatever you're creating. No need for perfection, just have a bit of fun. A bit of fun with your scraps and your threads. I'm just going to go all over the place today. I'm sure I'll be skipping around. Oh, I obviously didn't tie a good enough knot on that one. Okay, it's probably my fault. Probably should have tied a tighter knot. Or I'm just heavy-handed. Don't know. I thought it might work. Right, stay on. Honestly, even tying a knot, I'm still managing to come off my threads. I still come off the needle. What's going on? Just quite meditative. Just putting your needle in and out. Lovely way to start the day. I may go over the other side as well. But you know what? I might not. I might not. Just adding a bit of something to the page. I could put some more flowers on the other side. I quite enjoyed making the flowers. I want to make some more now. I think I will. I think. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oops, my knot won't go through. Okay. Come on. There we go. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that needle in there. And I'm going to come back and do some more on that. And I may go over this page. But let's make some flowers. I feel like making some flowers. What have I got? Oh, I did make this. I made that. I attached that to there. Because, I don't know why. I just did. It's very fiddly. I might put that on somewhere. Right. What scraps have I got in here? Let's make a circle. We tried to do this before, didn't we? Suffolk puffs. Never know which way. I think it's the wrong side. Just go around the edge. This is one type I know how to do. And I showed you my squares last week. Last time. This was last... Oh my goodness me, I'm getting mixed up on my weeks now. Last week was the painted fabric and all the circles. This has got the knot on it, so it's a bit tricky getting it through because this fabric's quite fine. I don't know if it'll work. Oh, just. So I've gone all the way around and I'm back at the beginning. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull I'm going to pull that into like a little puff like that. And I quite like it like that. Do you know what? I'm going to leave it like that. You can squish them down. This is the Suffolk puff. If you open it up and squish it like that, that makes the Suffolk puff. But I'm going to do this and pull it the other way. Like that. And I'm going to attach it. Where am I going to attach it? Oh. I could put it on there. Where shall I put it? I might put it here. I've got to come back and finish this page, haven't I? Yes, Carol, you have. Okay, so I'm just going to attach this one down like this. Just make sure it's on first, and then what I want to do is some right, so that's the bottom on. Yeah, I know it's sideways, I'm sorry. So what I want to do is get some like creases in it, I think. So I might just stitch up and see what happens. Like that. No. That knot is not. No, it doesn't want to go through. Okay, come back. Ow. Oh, I've got it stuck now. Come on, through you come. I'm going to undo that because the material's too thin. So it should be all right now. Okay. And then we're going to attach up at the end. No, backwards and forwards. Just for a bit of fun. And I'm just using up my scraps. That's it. There's no rhyme or reason for the book, in case you want to ask. There's no purpose, okay? Just for fun. And just for the joy of creating. So, you know, you don't have to make things. It's not me, I've decided. It's not me making things. Right, I'm coming back down because I want another line like that. I don't know what it looks like. It looks weird, definitely. Yes, I'm not quite sure if I like it or not. It does look very weird. I think I'll stop there and I'll have a think about that one. I might be able to add something to it to make it look a bit more like a flower. let's just tie a knot. Right, let's cut that bit off. That's the very strange flower. Sometimes things won't work in your book, and that's fine. You can always carry on and do something else. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It doesn't matter. It's a scrappy book. Oh no, this is very loose. I may add some stitches just here to tie that on. Just round this bit. Otherwise there'll be another bit that's flapping about. Seem to have a lot of flapping about going on in this book. I'm quite enjoying making the flowers though. Am I going through? No, I'm not even going through to the other side. That's the beauty of stitching on these big chunky pages. You can just sort of catch underneath. So if you don't like the back of your stitches being seen, these are a really good idea. To use like the really thick upholstery fabric for your pages. I've had a viewer request as well from, oh my goodness, it's gone right out my head. And she saw one of my old videos back when I did a meditation stitching book. So, and she asked me if I would show how to make the actual fabric book. So next week I'm going to do a video on making the basic book for any type of fabric. Any type of fabric book. I quite like that. Right, so that's that. I'm doing that in a minute. All right, I need to cover this space. I might do some of them, but I'm thinking I'm going to make a big cluster. So I'll move you out of the way a minute. So just what can I put on it? I can put a bit of this. I don't know whether that will cut that. That's a bit thick. Let's have something thin. Oh no, I don't want that white. I don't know why. It's a bit in your face. This is just some old scarf. What else do I fancy on there? Bit of lace. Nope, don't want white. Oh, I fancy some of that. Some long. I'm just making a big pile of fabric and then I'm going to sew it all together. What else have I got? Oh, I've already got one. I've got a ready-made one there. That's cheating. That's cheating if you've already got one. Oh, that's pretty. Let's put that on as well. Now you can't see them, so let's put the bigger pieces at the back. Lovely big cluster. Oh, and a focal point. There we go. So let's just stick that down. Let's choose one that's got a knot on the end. So we'll just stitch this all together with some lovely pink. That's the one I've picked up. And you know what? It doesn't matter. Use whatever colour you've got. Obviously, these are the scraps out of my little jar. So I'm using up. There's no point going over there, Carol, because there's no there's nothing behind there. And down the other side, just like that. This has not got attached at all, so we'll try and catch that at some point. It's quite thick. I don't want any of my pieces falling off. And I'm going to pop it into the book, just like that. It's going to hide that. Maybe not on that page. Maybe we'll put it on this side. That might work. And if we did little tiny stitches, be like little seed stitches on the other side. Oops, let's just see where my needle is. Coming up and down. I'm going to run out of thread, so I'm going to finish and go up. I think that will be the end. Got a little bit of chain there, and just tie a little knot there. Oh, yummy, yummy. Let's just do a few more stitches in this. Not at the top. Here we go. It's all just playing. I'm going to keep catching that, aren't I? I need to move him out the way. Are we on? I think we're on. That'll do. It's on. Not going anywhere. It's not like I'm going to be using the book for something. Once I've made it, it goes in my cupboard with all my others. There we go. We've still got a few pages to go. We might finish them off next time. I will do some more seed stitching, and I want to put just something there. How about this? I've got this label. I'm going to put that on. Because why not? Okay, got some grey. I'm going to make it. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it at the bottom like that. And I'm going to stitch round it. I'm going to make it into a little pocket. That would be sort of cool. I don't know what I'm going to put in the pocket. But how funny would that be? You're going through the book and there's a little pocket. You can do what you like. I had no plan when I started this book. I have no plan when I started this video. So if you like that sort of thing, then I do this every Saturday. And you're welcome to come along and stitch along with me. Listen to me chatting. And using up some scraps. Basically, that's all we do. I don't know where all the scraps keep coming from, but I seem to be constantly using up scraps. Spinny, spinny. I must do that more often. Right, okay, can you just... I'm getting a bit of a pickle here. Come on, behave. Yeah, I think a pocket is just what this book needs. What are we going to put in it? Don't know. I'll find something in a minute. A lot of you will be thinking, yeah, we can tell there's no plan. You're jumping around all over the place. Yep. And that's the fun of it. Oh, my little knot come undone. I was doing so well. It's always that last little stitch, isn't it? Always the last one. So it didn't work very well for me. Maybe I'm not tying the right sort of knot. You have to tie a bigger knot. I don't know. Do let me know in the comments if you're a proper stitcher and you know these things. Because I did tie a knot in that and it's just come undone. I've obviously not done it right. I tried. And it worked a lot of the time. Now it's stuck. Come on. Oh, the last stitch. Come on. Why you do that to me? Let's get you done. There we go. Right. I'm going to find something for my little pocket now. I don't know what. Maybe I should write a little note in there. Or maybe I could put something, a little secret something inside. It's quite funny. Right, put that in my little scraps. What have we got that we can put in there that's like we can make? I'm not doing that. No, I'll put that on later. I have this, which is quite cool. I have a flower. It's got to be something small. They're too big. That would work. Oh, that's cute. That's like a little elephant brooch. I'm just going to pop that through there. And pop that back on. And pop him in. I don't think he's going to stay there. What I might do, I got it, is I might pop it through like that. And maybe, oh no, we can't. I was going to make it come out the other side. Or maybe I need something like a bit thicker. Or a layers. Maybe we do like a little thing. Cluster. Do 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 do. Bit of this maybe. Make it a bit thicker. Maybe that's why it's not working. Come on. Let's just pop these bits on. Try again. There's quite a lot of room there. That's quite cute. It has to be on a side because my flower's in the way. But I quite like that. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope you've just had some fun and done some stitching. And don't forget, you can just make something for the fun of making it, okay? And for repurposing all your scraps. I'll see you next week, and we'll be making a little mini fabric journal that you can turn into whatever sort of book you like, okay? See you soon. Bye.